Hi and welcome back to my channel, Digital Tool Case. I want to show you in this video some comparisons, some differences between ClosersCopy new SEO feature and Frase tool. Because in one of the comments below one of my last videos, if I'm right, Mark was asking me if now with the new SEO feature inside ClosersCopy you can avoid to use Frase. But before, please check ClosersCopy lifetime deal, because this code Silver Surfer is ending on April 23rd. So again, this is a limited 20% discount code. I think after April 23rd this discount will be smaller or maybe will not exist anymore. These are the new prices of ClosersCopy. You can pay with 3 different installments, 187 per 3, and use the 20% discount, or maybe pay only one time and it's 497 minus the 20% discount. But please, if you like ClosersCopy, act now, because after April 23rd you will not have anymore this 20% discount. About Frase, as always, you can, if you want, try it for 7 days. You can find both my links here below my video in the description. Now, I want to tell you this after all. Frase is obviously a tool that is born to do competitor research and optimization. So I think it's a little bit better because it has some more options. This is the real power of Frase. And just to tell you, I never write an article without using Frase. I maybe write it with Jasper or with ClosersCopy, but I always copy my text inside Frase and use this tool to optimize my articles, and you will see what are the difference. In ClosersCopy is first of all is an AI writing tool, but also has this SEO feature. It's something like an add-on, if I can say that. Now, let's do some kind of example. For example, here I'm using this article, this query I already used in another video, best things to do in Italy. As you can see here on the right, I have all my competitors' content, and I can see my 20 competitors, because Frase goes on the SERP, scrapes my competitors' content and analyzes the first 20 results in the SERP. And here is the first difference with ClosersCopy. If I go here on the new SEO tool, I already did this search, but you just need to put here the same query, United States, English, click here on search, and you have these results. These are only 10, while in Frase they are 20. This is a little difference. I know Nico said that maybe they will become 20, but as of today they are only 10. The second difference is here in Frase, as soon as I have this list, I can watch my competitors' paragraphs, so all the content I have inside these headings, they are right here. In ClosersCopy it's not the same, because I have these 10 results, and in order to see the paragraphs I need to click here, and I need to wait a few seconds, because ClosersCopy will go and analyze and scrape all the content. So if I want to do it for all my 10 articles. I need to click on every one of them, wait a few seconds until I have my paragraphs here. Not a big deal, but this is a little difference. As you can see, it's taking some seconds, and then I have all my paragraphs here. It's correctly analyzing all the paragraphs I see, and they are the same you can find here in Frase, so there is no difference in this way. Now, the next little difference is this. Here you can, in order to proceed with audit, with SEO audit, you can select only from 1 to 5 results. So I can, for example, choose the first 5 and analyze this. I can even choose maybe not this one, but this one if I want, and only maximum 5. So I will choose in this case the first 5, and then I need to click here on audit. Okay, here it's saying I have another old audit, will be lost. Yep, I need to wait a few seconds. In the meantime, the difference is that here I can analyze 20 results and not only 5. If I want to analyze only 5, or if I want to exclude some of these results, I can do it. I can click here and go and check the ones that I don't like and maybe are not so relevant to my search. Then I just need to click here on Optimize. As you can see, I already have my words I need to include in my article. In ClosersCopy, now I have, after waiting a few seconds, this screen. And another little difference, not so little, if I have to be honest, the difference is in this list of words. Obviously, you can see these are all one-word topics, and these are not really keywords or long-tail keywords or phrases. These are topics, so Italy, visit, things, place. But as you can see, some of these words are not so relevant in optimization, because, for example, one example can be things. This is a really common word. This is a generic word. You can. This is not so relevant to best things to do in Italy. Yes, there is the word things inside my query, but this is not a term I want to optimize on. Sure, I want to optimize on Italy, for example. I want to optimize on Florence. I want to optimize on Ireland. I want to optimize on village maybe, or Sicily. These are more specific words related to this query. But I see here some or many of these words are not so relevant, so maybe I need to get rid of them. For example, let's see, let me see. Guide word, Naples Museum, large, even large. I don't need this one. Perfect. These are too generic words, in my opinion, to optimize. You want to optimize to something really related to this query. In Frase, you can do it because as you can see, you have this list of long tail, and you have Vatican City. This is really related to my query. Lake Como, this is more specific. Beautiful city, this is quite more generic. Northern Italy, gondola ride, this is very specific. Sistine Chapel, this is very specific. As you can see here, you can go more in depth about the words and the long tails you need to include in your article. These words are only one word, and they are more comparable, in my opinion, to the top topics list inside the phrase. When you have something similar, these are all one word: Italy, city, trip, town, waters. Some of these you can even find here in ClosersCopy, for example, Italy or city or town or water. But here I can see I have less generic words. These are more specific, and this is very important to filter the ones that you really need in order to optimize. Yes, this is something new inside ClosersCopy. It will sure become better in time, but as of today, it can be useful, but it's not quite there. In my opinion, I still prefer a phrase. In this case, in phrase I even have more options. For example, I have clusters. These are groups of words. I can, for example, write a paragraph that talks about houses, and I can include more than one word using these examples. I can even see titles. These are the words used in my competitors' titles. I can use headers. These are the words most used in my competitors' H2s and H3s. So I can go more in depth. I even have my SERP score, where I can see where is my document, in what position is related to my competitors based on the SERP score. Obviously, this is not an optimized article, so it's quite low, the SERP score. And I even have this topic heat map. It's really, really useful because, let's say I want to compete in specific with one of my competitors. I can see the words he's using, and I can use the same words in my document and even more to make it better than the one I choose, the one I want to compete with. So in this specific future, I think Frase it's better. As I say, the phrase is born to do this kind of thing, so it's obvious, it's normal that it's better. I can't say ClosersCopy will become the same. Maybe it will, because I know Nico is adding features very quickly. As of today, I still prefer the phrase way of doing optimization. Say that if you only have ClosersCopy, if you can't afford a tool like Frase, obviously you can start using this one, but you need to know the differences, and you need to know that some of these words are not really useful in order to optimize. You need to check them all and uncheck the ones that are too generic. So please do this kind of thing if you will use only ClosersCopy to optimize. I see some slightly difference in this number, the word count, headers, links. I noticed that ClosersCopy tends to give some higher numbers in this case, but this is not a big deal because these numbers will not really make a big difference in your optimization. What I like about ClosersCopy, here you can have this planner, and if you click on planner you can see your competitor's article and build very quickly an outline for your content. You just need to wait a few seconds, and let's take a look at this. Here it is. For example, I want to talk about in my article about this, maybe I want to talk about this, and so on. And here I can build my outline very quickly. You can do the same thing here in Frase. You can do it from here, or you can do it from here, from the outline future. If you click Open Source Explorer, as you can see, it's quite similar. This screen, you can choose your H2s. The difference is here in ClosersCopy you can click on subtopics. For example, let's say I want to click here on subtopics, and AI will give me some ideas of subtopics. In this case, this is a paragraph, so it's not quite what I wanted. It's not perfect. Sometimes it doesn't work, but this happens often with AI in all tools, not only here, because AI is in some cases you don't know what to expect from AI anyway. For example, if I want to have some subtopics about this main title, I can click here on subtopics. And as you can see, I now have some subtopics about this title. Italy has so much to offer. Italy is the largest country in the Mediterranean Sea. You have some ideas. You can include them in your article, or maybe avoid them if you don't think they are useful for your content. And this is how you build a quick outline here in ClosersCopy. In Frase, you can't have the same subtopic thing, but you can use AI to rewrite what your competitors are writing. For example, I now only choose one to be quick in this video. I can click here on AI draft, and I can click on summarize competitors' content, start a draft, and Frase will rewrite my competitor's paragraph using the same topic but changing, I hope. In this case, these are 2 bullet points because I choose the summarize competitor's content. I can even choose rewrite competitors' content and click again on start draft, and I will have a paragraph in this case. And this is a way to have some quick outline for my article using my competitors' content. This was the original. If you are going to visit charming Sicily as part of your travels, then your first stop needs to be the Valley of the Temples, which is located in Agrigento. The Valley of the Temples is an ancient site in Sicily. You can see many impressive Greek temples there. Yes, it's quite summarized if I compare to the original one. But if you do it more times, you will have different results. This is a little difference about how you can build an outline in ClosersCopy and in Frase. In ClosersCopy, you also have stats here, where you can see, for example, some, I don't have stats here, but I have questions that have been found inside the SERP, and they have statements. They can be useful to build your article. Anyway, yes, ClosersCopy will become better, this is for sure, because when I bought ClosersCopy, there was, I think, less than half of what you can have today from this tool. So Nico is always evolving it, and I think this SEO part will become better. Anyway, if you want something a little bit more precise, a little bit more focused on optimization. As of today, Frase is still better. In my opinion, I prefer to use this to optimize and make my articles more relevant and give them the chance to rank higher. If you can't afford the Frase, or if you just want to use one tool, you can start with this SEO featuring ClosersCopy. But be aware, you need to filter these words the better you can in order to optimize. And maybe you want to, when you choose your words, you want to click, for example, on, let's say, Florence. And here you can see how your competitors have used these words in their content and maybe take inspiration. These are the main differences about this optimization tool. As I said, Frase was born to be an optimization tool, and then an AI writing tool has been added. ClosersCopy was born as an AI writing tool, and then an SEO tool was added. So they're a little bit different, but you can choose what you like more. Again, remember, this 20% off discount is expiring on April 23rd. If you want to purchase ClosersCopy, unfortunately you can't try it. You can only purchase it, but you will have a 14 days money back guarantee. And with the link you find here below my video, you can use this 20% off discount. Frase, you can click on the link here below my video, you can try it for 7 days and maybe try the power of Frase by yourself. Okay, I think that's all. I hope this video was useful. Please, if you want, like and subscribe to my channel, click on the bell so you will receive notifications when I record and release new videos about this tool. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon in another video.